to all of you, my dear brothers and sisters. I am your English teacher and I welcome all of you from the bottom of my heart on my YouTube channel Srihari Coaching Center. So my dear brothers and sisters, how is your English speaking journey? Are you feeling comfortable? Are you happy or are you not happy? Actually, in the starting of English speaking, you have to be excited, you have to stay inspired. Don't feel negativity. Actually, in starting, if you will feel negative and negativity will make a house in your mind, then it is very bad for you. So as you all know, my dear brothers and sisters, we are running a series active voice and passive voice in English with Shivam sir. It means it's me. So you are showing us very good response and I am really thankful to all of you. Now I want to say one more thing. Why in English, my dear brothers and sisters? Actually, we all are Hindi native speakers and we read English but in Hindi language. That's why we are too poor while in speaking. I am not saying that we have not enough knowledge in English. We all are full of English words. We know, we learnt many word meaning in our 10th and 12th and 8th standard. We have enough knowledge, but we don't have the courage to speak in English or to put these words in a proper order. We are facing this problem. That's why I have started this thing that you have to express yourself in English by expressing and by practicing. Not only one day, my dear brothers and sisters. This is not going to happen in one day. In one day, you are not going to become a perfect English speaker. This is a long journey, and if you want quick results, if you want early outcome, then you have to practice with intensity. Yes, my dear brothers and sisters. So we are running a series and make the best use of these videos. And how can you make the best use of these videos? By making notes. So please watch it and make note out of it and find out the full value of these videos. So my dear brothers and sisters, without wasting any kind of time, let's get started this video. My dear viewers, in this video I am going to discuss about past indefinite tense. It is very easy tense, and in my last videos and especially in my video which belongs to tense, I explained past indefinite in a very easy manner. If I talk about the English identity of the past indefinite tense, so there is only one English identity. English identity means helping verb, and there is only one helping verb of this tense, past indefinite tense, did helping verb. And as you all know, we use did helping verb in negative sentences. From the negative sentences, I can say, because in affirmative sentence we don't use helping verb did, we use second form of the main verb, second form of the main verb. So we can say there are two English identities of the past indefinite tense. First is second form of the main verb and second is helping verb did. If you see these thing in a sentence, so you will identify that this sentence belongs to past indefinite tense. Okay, my dear friends, and as I told you in my last videos that every indefinite tense change into continuous tense, so it is past indefinite tense. So here is first rule for you: change into this tense, change into past continuous tense. This tense change into past continuous tense. So let's discuss about past continuous also. I explained this tense in a very easy way in my last videos. इस टेंस को मैंने अपने टेंस के वीडियो में बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया है. इफ़ यू आर फेसिंग एनी टाइप ऑफ प्रॉब्लम इन पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस, then you can watch my video also. So let's discuss what is the identities of past continuous tense. So there are two English identities of past continuous. It is was and were. My dear brothers and sisters, we use was helping verb with singular number. We use was helping verb with singular number and we use were helping verb with plural numbers. We use were helping verb with plural numbers. This is the simple rule. I am repeating again for you. Past indefinite tense change into, in active voice, passive voice, past indefinite tense change into past continuous tense. The English identity of past indefinite tense is second form of the main verb or helping verb did, and change into past continuous tense, and identity of the past continuous tense is was and were. And let's, as you all know, my dear friends, I told you a universal rule. There is a universal rule. What is universal rule, my dear friends? Universal rule is you have to use third form of the main verb. V3 means third form of the main verb in every passive voice. If you are transforming passive voice, then it is compulsory that you have to use third form of the main verb. So this is all about. Now here I am again going to talk about the structure of the active voice and structure of the passive voice. So here is the structure of the active voice and the passive voice. You know, my dear brothers and sisters, active voice, the structure of the active voice is first of all subject. I am writing in short, मैं short में लिख रहा हूँ. Subject plus helping verb, after helping verb main verb, and after main verb object, and after object we write etc. So this is the structure of active voice. Subject plus helping verb plus main verb plus object and plus etc. Now talk about the structure of passive voice. What is the structure of passive voice? So in passive voice, first of all we write object, and then according to object we use helping verb, and after helping verb there is a compulsory rule, or we can say universal rule, and it is third form of the main verb. Always and always we have to use third form of the main verb in every passive voice. So object plus helping verb, then after helping verb we have to write etc. things, and after etc. we have to write by preposition and then subject. Okay, my dear friends, so this is the structure of the passive voice. So it is very easy. Now let's move towards few examples. So my dear viewers, here are my examples, and my first example is I ate mango. And you know very well, my dear friends, ate is the second form of eat. ये second form है. So I subject, ate main verb, and object is mango. In affirmative sentences of past indefinite tense we don't use हेल्पिंग वर्ब. हम लोग हेल्पिंग वर्ब यूज़ नहीं करते हैं अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंस में पास्ट इंडेफिनिट के. सो मैंगो इज़ आवर ऑब्जेक्ट. सो राइट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैंगो. मैंगो इज़ आवर ऑब्जेक्ट. मैंगो इज़ सिंगुलर नंबर. सो विथ सिंगुलर नंबर वी यूज़ इन पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस वाज. मैंगो वाज. मैंगो वाज. थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द ईट इज़ ईटन. मैंगो वाज ईटन बाई. By is preposition. Mango was eaten by. I change into me. So mango was eaten by me. Full stop. Now second sentence. They did not play hockey. They did not play hockey. They is our object. Did is helping verb. Not means this sentence is negative sentence. Play is the main verb and hockey is our object. So start with hockey because hockey is our object. So hockey, and hockey is a name of a game, so it is singular number, and with singular number we use was helping verb. So hockey was. This is negative sentence, so use not after helping verb. Hockey was not. Play. Play is our main verb, and third form of the play is played. Played by. They is subject, and the object of the they is them. So our passive voice is hockey was not played by them. Now here is the third example. This is interrogative example. Did helping verb, he, subject like main verb, and you is our object. So my dear brothers and sisters, active voice is start with helping verb. So passive voice will be start with helping verb. Remember this rule also. यदि एक्टिव वॉइस हेल्पिंग वर्ब से स्टार्ट हुआ है तो पैसिव वॉइस भी हेल्पिंग वर्ब से स्टार्ट होगा. सो यू फॉर यू, बिकॉज यू इज अ प्लूरल नंबर, सो वी यूज हेल्पिंग वर्ब वर. सो वर यू and then the third form of the main verb and like. So like, the third form is liked. Were you liked by, he changed into him. He is the subject and the object of the he is him, and at last question mark. So were you liked by him. Now fourth number example. Fourth number is who. So as I told you in my last videos that who is a special case and who change into whom, and we write whom in the starting of a sentence, and because there is no KNOW, no and oblige, so use by preposition. So by whom, and as I told you, after by whom we have to use always and always helping verb, because me is object and me become I. Me will become I. So with I we use was in past continuous. So by whom was I, because this is the second form, and third form is also called, so called. So our passive voice is by whom was I called, and question mark. That is done. And my last example of this video is why did we not pluck flowers from the garden. So my dear brothers and sisters, this is an interrogative sentence and start with interrogative word. So passive voice will be also start with interrogative word. So write why as it is. And what is our object? We is subject and flowers is our object. So write bring and the second number flowers. So flowers is a plural number, and with plural number we have to use helping verb were. So why were flowers? Why were flowers? Why were flowers? Because this is interrogative and negative sentence. So write here not also. So why were flowers not? Third form of the main verb pluck. Third form of the pluck is plucked. So it is very easy. Why were flowers not plucked from the garden? This is etc. matter. So write etc. matter before the object. So from the garden. From the garden. And from the garden we have only object now. So subject is we, and the object of the we is us. So by us, by us, and very very important question mark. So the passive voice of this sentence is why were flowers not plucked from the garden by us. That's it, my dear brothers and sisters. So if you liked this video, then right now hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed my channel Sri Hari Coaching Center, then after watching this video please subscribe my channel. And if you think that this video is very very important for the English beginners, English learners, and the person who want to speak English fluently and impressively, then right now please share this video in your social media group like WhatsApp and Facebook. And my dear brothers and sisters, at the last I want to make a request to all of you. Please write in comments what is the feeling after watching this video. What is your feeling after watching this video, and what is the use of this video for you? So write all about your feelings in comment section. And the last note, I want to say the slogan of our channel, and the slogan is the more you practice the better you feel, the more you practice the better you will be one day. And I have one more thing: love English, live English, and feel English. So till then, bye bye, take care and thank you. We shall meet in my next video. So take care.